Hey guys, it's me, Neek. Welcome back to my channel. Today is story time and we're gonna just jump right into it. I got married when I was 19 and that had to be the worst decision that I've ever made in my life. I'm gonna just give y'all a little bit of tea on how it happened. How did I end up married at 19? When I was 17 years old, I got a job at McDonald's. That was my first job. I ended up meeting a guy who worked with me, and he was actually like a crew trainer, training up to be a manager at the time. There was a huge age difference. He was 9 years older than me. He is 26 at the time and I'm 17. We started talking some way, somehow. I think I gave him my number. I'm so thrilled and intrigued that he's older. So, you know, I'm trying to be grown. I'm trying to just do my own thing. We started talking and everything started moving fast from there. My senior year in high school, 3 months before graduation, I ended up staying with him for a couple of months, and that was around the time that I got pregnant. I was kind of scared to tell my parents because my dad is a preacher. So yes, I grew up as a PK. Having children without being married, it's just not really the right thing to do. My father already wasn't the happiest about, you know, him being so much older than me, because what do you have in common? It's just like I was a teenager and he was a full-grown adult. It just didn't look good. I ended up having my first baby a little bit after I graduated. At this point, I still don't really know him. We never really been on a date. Like, he didn't have a car, so it's not like we were going places and actually getting to know each other. I just kind of had a baby with a stranger, basically, and we were trying to make it work. Now, what's ridiculous is 4 months after I had my first child, I ended up getting pregnant again. It was like, boom, boom. I felt obligated to get married because I knew that was the Christian thing to do. So one day I go to South DeKalb Mall and I go and buy me a ring. The ring was about $300. I picked it out. I'm like, okay, this is cute. I take it to him and he gets down on his knee and just proposes. It was a joke. Ladies, if you buy your own ring, it ain't time, boo. Now, before I tell my parents that I'm pregnant again for the second time, I pop up on Facebook with my hand like this, like I said yes. I didn't tell my parents. I didn't tell anybody. I just kind of just popped up engaged. The whole situation was weird. So my parents like, y'all need to go ahead and get married. This your second child. You 19. You doing a lot. I end up getting married at my dad's church, and I just didn't care. I didn't invite nobody. I didn't really tell nobody. I had on an American Eagle hoodie, some leggings, and some Crocs. I did not feel like getting ready. I didn't feel like getting cute. It just wasn't a special moment for me. Everything was just happening so fast, and I kind of was just accepting everything for what it was. You know how the preacher said you may kiss the bride? Y'all, we didn't even kiss. Why we hug? It was just so dumb. My sister was like, y'all not gonna kiss? No, we really wasn't like that. We really weren't attracted to each other to be doing all of that anyway. Okay, so at this point we're married. No, I did not go on no honeymoon. We didn't do anything. We didn't even get intimate the night that we got married. It was so weird and so strange. I'm just like, okay. I'm just like, wow. I went from graduating high school to being a wife and a mother in every bit of a year. Moving forward, things are going horribly. It was never smooth sailing. Long story short, I end up having 2 more children by this same guy. Every year we planned on getting a divorce. Every January, every income tax season, it's like, I'm leaving him. I'm gonna give me an apartment, give me this, woo 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 woo. But every year I kept getting pregnant. So it was like a cycle. Once I try to leave, boom, now I'm pregnant. Now we back together and I'm stuck and there's nothing I could do about it. It was to the point where I was married and having kids with a man who I really didn't even know. He was like a stranger. He was like a roommate. We didn't indulge into each other. We didn't date. We didn't talk. Anytime we were talking, we were arguing. So it's not like it was a pleasant experience. It was extremely toxic and I just hated everything about it. I knew deep down inside this was not the guy that I was going to be with for the rest of my life. I knew from the beginning, from when I was 19 years old, that me just jumping into a marriage just because I felt like that was the right thing to do, I knew that that was the wrong thing to do because it actually kind of held me back. Crazy thing about my situation was that outside looking in, people used to hit me up like, oh my goodness, Shanika, I admire you and your family. You have such a beautiful family. You know, you young, you married, all your kids are by the same guy. You just doing it the right way. In actuality, I was miserable, unhappy, and hated everything about my life. I knew that I wasn't supposed to marry that man. I got a taste of that freedom and I didn't really know what to do with it. When I got out there, baby, I was out there, okay? Because I grew up as a little PK, I just hated the expectations of what I'm supposed to be doing. They were all so high that by the time, you know, I got a little older, 18, 19, 20, I'm like, I'm about to go as far left as I can. And so if anybody was ever wondering how I end up super young, 19, married, end up having 4 kids, and then got a divorce, it came from making all the wrong decisions and just trying to be grown. I hate that I had to go through that. However, I do feel like it made me who I am today. I do believe that marriage is a beautiful thing. However, it got to be with the right person. You can't jump into it. You can't do it out of obligation. Thankfully, I am totally out of that situation. I kind of just had to grow up and grow out of my whole mentality. Thanks for watching. I hope that y'all enjoyed my little story. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I will see y'all next time.